My name is Mick Oakes. I'm an associate developer. I've been at PLK for 3 years. I first learned about PLK when I was at UC in my real estate program, and it started out as an internship and it grew from there. I didn't really know what I wanted to do inside of the real estate world or industry, and then once I started with development, I fell in love with it. And it's been great ever since. It's something new every single day. It's something that keeps me coming back every day, makes the job exciting. So a typical day for me is ever changing. It's all dependent on each stage of a development's life. So it could be anything from early schematic design, where we're sitting down with the architect and our internal design team and putting renderings together, different layouts, to permitting work, actually then to vertical construction, sitting in on some OAC meetings, owner, architect, and contractor, and then being with it all the way to punch walk and turning it over to our ops team. So it really is, it's something new every day that you kind of walk into and you kind of get to experience for the first time over and over again, but a typical day is ever changing for me. I would say that my role primarily is ensuring that our design vision from when we first start a project to the completion of it is actually being implemented. So I'm with it every step of the way, ensuring that the thoughts and designs that our team comes up with is actually being installed the way we want it to be. I'm a Cincinnati native. I've grown up here my entire life, been here my entire life. I'm oldest of 4 kids. So I have 2 younger brothers and a younger sister. And I have a wife, Emily. We were just married this past summer, and a dog, Shadow. He's a Bernese mountain dog, and he's a big boy. His dad was 125 pounds, so I think he's probably in that 60 to 65 pounds right now. He's a big bear cub. He's lazy, he just kind of hangs out. He's tons of fun. He thinks he's a lap dog, and he's humongous, so we're gonna have to figure out a solution for that. Emily and I met in high school, and we were married at St. Gertrude's Church in Madeira. Funny enough, we've actually crossed paths there before. We were both in Sunday school there, so first grade was actually our first true time that we met each other, but yeah, it's been great. She's awesome. It was a great wedding. Our honeymoon was in the Bahamas, so that was a fun little adventure excursion to go on. We went snorkeling. It's something I never really thought I enjoyed doing until I got to experience it, so now I'm kind of hooked on snorkeling. And we went swimming with the wild pigs in the Bahamas, so that was fun and stinky at the same time. Some interesting smells coming out of that. Yeah, interestingly enough, in my time at UC, one of the classes that we had, I got to meet a ton of different, predominant real estate members of the community. And funny enough, some of them are now on my team. Brad Slomsky is one of them. But it was great to have their expertise at the time in the situation, than now actually working on the same team with them. Of all the PLK core values that resonate with me most, I would say is drive. I think in this industry that we're in, we always have to be efficient, act fast, and make a quick decision, and then also push through. There's going to be obstacles all the time, and there are ways that you can get through everything. There's never a dead end. There's always just ways around it. So, especially my development team in general, with Nick, Brandon, both Rachels, and Eric, they're fantastic. We work really hard together. Everyone's bouncing ideas off of one another and helping each other get to our ultimate end goal of finishing these awesome communities and projects. And it's always great. They're always fun to hang out with afterwards and blow off some steam. So yeah, couldn't do it without all of them. I would say a challenging but rewarding thing that comes with my job is when we start a project, you're going to be on the same project for 18 to 24 months. That's a long time to be looking at the same drawings, at the same different submittals and things like that, but it is extremely rewarding at the end of that to see a property come from a piece of dirt turn into a vibrant community where people live and enjoy, and our residents love it and have great things. So turning nothing into a very cool apartment building is extremely rewarding. It takes a lot of time and effort to get it there. Isla's a unique one. It's a very cool and interesting build. And it's not an easy place to build a building like this. So this took a lot of time and effort from both our internal teams and our general contractors on site. My job primarily was taking the information that we're seeing on site and then relaying that back to our team to get the correct responses, submittals, and selections out to make this beautiful building that we're sitting in today. What's been taking up most of my time recently is the food hall build out, the Gather All, which is an awesome building, very, very fun, exciting. There's something new always going on in there. But my role has kind of grown in that building specifically as we start bringing on more and more local and regional tenants and food operators, getting their stalls built out the way that they want it to be. That's also unique and fits into the existing 100-year-old building that's there on site. It's not an easy process, but we're finding ways to get it done, and we've been very happy with all the stalls open right now. If I had a me day, I would probably be at a Cincinnati Reds game for sure. Be sitting in a box up there, and then probably going to movies. I love sitting in theater and watching movies. Although I'm not a big traveler, I would love to visit all 50 states at some point. I think that's really cool. There's so many cool and unique things in the US that need to be visited and explored. So that's, my wife and I have that bucket list item to explore them all. Our free time, we love to spend time with our family and friends, going out to dinner around town, Cincinnati sports, Reds, Bengals, FC Cincinnati. So you'll see us around the city just spending time together. I'd say the culture of PLK to me is a very family oriented. It's very tight knit. Something you don't really see out in other workplaces is people in different departments dropping everything they're doing if you have an issue and need some help. And that's something that I've been so blessed to experience at PLK. Everyone is in it to help each other out and make life easier. And it's something I can really appreciate working with each and every single department. As a developer, the unique thing in my role that I don't think many other departments have is we touch every other department through the phase of a property. So we're always in communication with the marketing team, the operations side, construction, finance, and accounting. Everyone works cohesively as one. And it's whenever we have an issue, we figure it out together, we make sure we find a way to make it work. And I think that sums up the culture of PLK. Everyone's helpful, kind, and want the best for every single one of us. On our journey to 9,000 units by 2029, our team seems to be firing on all cylinders as the rest of the company is. So we're excited to make that goal achievable. And for anyone with questions about what we're doing, projects we have coming online, feel free to reach out. We love talking about all of our new and exciting projects and jobs coming up. And we're all going to get there together. We're one big PLK team and family.